I was born in Houston, Texas, and at 6 months old, my dad couldn't find good work here, and we moved back to Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. At that point, I was raised in a very small village. I learned how to well water, and we ate off the land a lot. And so during those times, I learned some amazing things about my culture and who I am and where I'm from. Spanish was my first language, so I was an ESL student. And during that time period in the early 80s, that wasn't very popular. They associated with academic prowess and not being smart. I am an Afro-Latina, and we considered another term that people use, Latina-X, but I do use the term Afro-Latino. My very first job out of college, I was a teacher. I taught dance, I taught kindergarten, and I was an awesome teacher. I love creativity, so we did a lot of fun things. But I knew that that wasn't really my career pathway. I didn't want to get certified, but I knew I had a passion for people. But my job right before VOA, I was an investment banker relationship manager where I held 9 investment licenses. So I am a numbers girl, and I tell people all the time I do a lot of real deep dives on reading financial magazines and podcasts, because I'm really big on investing and helping people really plan, to really giving people financial empowerment and really understanding to have power with their own money and how to make their money and thrive within their own situation. But I really prided myself on really helping those clients with investments and business banking needs until the market crashed, and then I saw it to be a very volatile field, and I started thinking about what my next chapter was going to look like. So I was doing a little consulting work here and there, and I had a friend to send me a DM, and she was like, well, I know you're going to be trying to look for a job, and she said, well, I have this opportunity. I work for a bank, and I do financial literacy for them and do accounts for the ladies that is in their treatment program. It's called Volunteers of America, Texas. And I said, okay, it's a volunteer job. She said, no, it's a job. And so that was June of 2012. And I applied, and on my first interview, they actually made me teach a financial literacy class on my interview. And I never forget it, because there were 2 ladies that was in our substance abuse residential program, and they changed the way that I think about people in life and how pivots happen and everyone isn't given the same opportunity. And I said, okay, I'm gonna take this job. I had another job offer and I didn't want to take that. I chose VOA Texas, and I said, if this is gonna be an interim job, let's do this. I can support people. I was a financial coach for 2 months. Then I became the program manager for VOA Texas. Then I became the director for programs. Then I became the regional director for all the programs in Houston. Then I became the VP of the Houston region, kind of infusing strategy in. And then I became the chief strategy officer. And then I'm here today as your new president and CEO of VOA Texas. My proudest moment was probably my hardest moment and my hardest decision making to stand up as a leader. I had personal hurricanes coming from an island and being a Houstonian, but dealing with your house in a disaster is a different thing than delivering services and showing up for the community that's counting on you. In 1 week, we not only got supplies in to help people with immediate basic needs, and we disseminated them out to the community. We got in-kind warehouse and got $2 million worth of furniture to help people replenish their furniture. And we ran a warehouse to give out furniture to people. Then we decided to be audacious and partner with our affiliate partners at SELA to start a home repair program to help people do home repair to their homes. All these decisions were made in 1 week. But I looked at my team who felt broken after that storm. I looked at the community that felt devastated after that storm. And I said, to lead this team, I'm gonna need Holy Spirit to come into me to continue leading with more resilience, and everything I thought I brought to the table, I needed to bring it to tenfold. And I am so proud to say not only that it was a hard moment, it's a proud moment because we did it successfully. And I'm really proud to say we did it the best. This is groundbreaking for VOA Texas, because I know there are a lot of firsts that I'm gonna mark being in my role, but for my family, It's life-changing. I am really humbled by this opportunity for this appointment. I don't take it lightly. When I hear our board chair, Dwayne, talk about there were 300 applications, I grab my pearls, and I have them on today, to say, whoa, and to be the person selected. I feel honored, and it is my goal and everything in me and embodied in my soul to not disappoint. The biggest thing, and the thing I just hold a flower about, is just looking at the people we serve and giving them the comfort to know, whether it's our staff, our board of directors, or the communities we serve, that I'm here to serve them. I plan on being here. I plan on serving as long as you guys will have me, in creating excellence and having people feel seen and heard throughout my journey here at VOA Texas.